Quantum management, holistic success measurement. Let's talk about a fundamental shift in how organizations define success. Traditional business thinking measures progress almost exclusively through financial metrics, revenue, profit margins, quarterly growth. But the reality is, true success is far more multidimensional. Companies that thrive in the long run don't just focus on immediate financial gains. They measure success through innovation, well-being, sustainability, and long-term impact. I've seen organizations that chase short-term profitability at the expense of their people, culture, and long-term vision. These companies may hit revenue targets in the moment, but over time, they burn out employees, lose creative momentum, and struggle to stay relevant. When companies focus only on numbers, they miss the deeper indicators of long-term resilience. Success isn't just about how much is earned, it's about how much is created, sustained, and improved over time. The best organizations measure innovation by looking at how often teams experiment, how quickly they adapt, and how effectively they turn ideas into action. They assess well-being by ensuring that employees are engaged, motivated, and not overworked. They prioritize sustainability, not just in an environmental sense, but in how they build structures that endure rather than collapse under stress. I've seen firsthand how companies that measure success holistically create healthier workplaces, more loyal teams, and greater long-term stability. They recognize that financial performance is a result, not the only goal. The real question is, are we only measuring what's easiest to quantify, or are we defining success in a way that truly reflects the value we create? Quantum management, embracing complexity for growth. Many organizations see complexity as something to simplify, reduce, or avoid. They want clear-cut answers, predictable outcomes, and step-by-step plans that eliminate uncertainty. But the reality is, growth and progress don't come from resisting complexity. They come from harnessing it. The best organizations recognize that complexity isn't a problem to be solved, but a force to be understood and leveraged. I've seen companies struggle because they try to force simplicity onto problems that require nuanced, multidimensional thinking. They ignore the interconnected nature of their decisions, treating problems in isolation rather than seeing them as part of a larger system. When leaders insist on linear solutions to nonlinear challenges, they create inefficiencies, missed opportunities, and unintended consequences. But I've also seen companies thrive when they embrace complexity as part of their strategic advantage. These organizations encourage diverse perspectives, explore multiple possibilities before making decisions, and remain open to changing course when new information emerges. They create cultures where ambiguity is not feared, but explored, where uncertainty fuels curiosity rather than anxiety. Organizations that thrive in complexity don't seek permanent stability, they seek adaptability. They build teams that are resilient in the face of change, open to iteration, and comfortable navigating uncertainty. Instead of trying to control every variable, they create environments where agility, learning, and innovation can flourish. The companies that will drive progress in the future are not the ones that resist complexity, but the ones that learn to dance with it. The real question is, are we trying to make things artificially simple, or are we evolving our thinking to work with the reality of an increasingly complex world?